What's up, VR enthusiasts? It's that time again. Time to update you on the hottest, most anticipated VR games coming in 2024. We've got everything from post-apocalyptic nuclear wastelands to Batman. So grab your headsets, charge your controllers, and make sure you're in a well-padded area. We're diving into the future, and it's coming at you in full VR. First up, we have something dark, gritty, and filled with more mutants than your average comic book crossover. Metro Awakening VR. Now, if you're a fan of the Metro series and have been dreaming of ducking behind a crumbling wall in the Moscow Metro while dodging mutant claws and deadly radiation, this is your game. It's set in 2028, a year that says, hey, you know what would make surviving a nuclear war even better? Virtual reality. You play as Saber, braving the underworld of Moscow in search of your wife and some much-needed medication. It's like a post-apocalyptic, honey, I forgot the prescription. Except instead of a Walgreens run, you're battling monsters, dodging radiation, and generally regretting all your life choices. And if Metro isn't enough to get you excited, then hold on to your grappling hooks, because next up is Batman Arkham Shadow. Yes, you heard that right, folks. The Dark Knight is back, and this time he's jumping headfirst into VR, exclusively on MetaQuest 3. Look, we all know you've spent far too much time pretending you're Batman in the mirror. But now, you can actually be Batman, without the risk of pulling a muscle. The developers at Camouflage, who blessed us with the Iron Man VR game, are at it again, and the expectations couldn't be higher. You'll get to explore the Batcave, interact with Alfred, who, let's be honest, is the true hero of the series, and face off against Harley Quinn, Ratcatcher, and possibly even the Riddler. This game promises the same amount of foes and playtime as the flat-screen Arkham games. That means you'll have all the intense combat and detective work, but now you can flail around in your living room while you do it. But wait, there's more. From the creators of Nightmares and Childhood Trauma, we have Alien Rogue Incursion, an action horror VR experience that will make you think twice about ever going near a spaceship. The team at Survios is bringing the fear, the facehuggers, and a whole lot of action to all VR platforms this holiday season. While details are still slim, we do know the aliens have good AI. Great, because that's what we needed, smarter aliens, and that the game will be designed for short bursts of gameplay. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm the type of player who can spend hours in VR. So when I hear designed for short bursts, it's like hearing that my pizza is supposed to be eaten one slice at a time. But hey, it's Alien in VR. Next up, let's talk about Behemoth. And yes, that's exactly what it sounds like. A game with gigantic monsters that will make you feel like a tiny ant in a world of giants. You swing in, battle these giant behemoths, and come out feeling like a true warrior. But I have questions. How many behemoths are we facing? Is it going to be like Shadow of the Colossus, where you have to puzzle your way through these fights? Wanderer Remastered, one of the best puzzle adventure games, is back, and it's looking slicker than ever. If you haven't played the original, then congratulations. You're in for a treat. If you have played it, well, now you get to experience it with even better visuals, thanks to this remastered version. This time, it's coming to PSVR 2, PCVR, and Quest, so everyone can get a taste of this time-traveling, mind-bending goodness. The developers have been dropping side-by-side comparisons that make the original look like it was filmed on a potato. So trust me, this one is worth getting excited about. Zombie Army. The developers behind Zombie Army VR have teamed up with Rebellion, famous for the Sniper Elite series, to bring us what looks like an absolutely insane zombie shooter. It's coming to all platforms and will feature co-op, but only for 2 players, which is a bit disappointing for those of us who were hoping for 4-player carnage. Still, I'm excited to grab my World War II weapons and dive headfirst into this. If they can nail the atmosphere and gameplay, this might just be the VR zombie game we've been waiting for. Next up, we've got Metal Hellsinger VR. If you like doom, heavy metal, and rhythmic shooting, this one is going to be right up your alley. You play as a half-demon, hell-bent on vengeance. And the music? Oh, the music is by legends like System of a Down, and let me tell you, blasting demons to the beat of some of the heaviest metal ever made is basically therapy. It's coming to all platforms and features the full campaign from the flat version, plus a tournament mode. And there you have it, some of the hottest and most exciting VR games coming your way in 2024. There's a little something for everyone, whether you're into horror, action, rhythm games, or Batman. Which game are you most excited for? Let me know in the comments.